Hi guys, I just came across one of the videos uploaded. So it talks about the future of Java. So so in this video, I just wanted to add more details about what is happening in terms of in the Java community and what are the future and what is the relation of the Java and the Node.js. So by the way, I'm actually a Java developer and I usually work at the back end, but I do casually have some project that deals with front end. So I use Node.js and React.js for that. So my initial answer is that why, for the question why or what is the future of Java from now on? So I would say that maybe if you're thinking that Java will go out of the market anytime soon, that is 100% not true because as you know, Java is one of the largest open source language that is being used in our tech community. It started like around 1990s from James Gosling, and then it was owned and or managed by the Sun Microsystem, and then after that, Oracle. And then after that, here comes the Node.js. So I'd say that Node.js is fairly new that in fact it's still running a lot of issues around it, right? So one of the issues that I've been able to encounter working with Node.js, for example, is the startup. You see, because we are using npm and a lot of stuff. As you know, npm is one of the largest uh, JavaScript library that we're using, so that we could, manage our libraries in JavaScript. And then we also use Node.js to start our application. But then in the recent years, I'm not sure if there was already a fix for that, but in my experience, every time I use Node.js and start the application, it took me a lot of time, a lot of waiting time. Aside from the startup issue, I also did some digging and compiled a couple of the issues running around Node.js. So, so guys, there seems to be some problem when it comes to license and security when it comes to Node.js. So actually, I am not surprised if some project that chooses Node.js will have some license problem. It's actually not a isolated story because even in Java in J2EE, they encountered a couple of licensing issues from the past couple of years. And aside from licensing issues, I also want to share that Node.js also shares the same problem like any other languages encounter. You see, Node.js also have a couple of issues with regards to security, and here are the reports that I don't think is addressed already. So if you are familiar with Black Duck, you will be able to relate about this. So there's a couple more of this with regards to Node.js security concerns. And then if you ask me how about Java, I've been using Java for like almost 7 years in my software engineering career, and I would be honestly I can honestly say that Java has still a lot of years and decades. After like 2 decades, my son might, still learn Java. In fact, there's a lot of technologies that is using Java, project that is using Java, companies that is using Java, and a very large community that talks about Java. On top of that, Java is supported by Oracle. So if you ask me if you are actually, concerned or afraid, what path are you what path do you think you should, start working on? Should it be on Java or should it be on Node.js? Actually, as a programmer or software engineer, you shouldn't actually mind what programming language we should learn, as long as you are aware what are the trends in the market. For example, today, Java is not going out of the market. It's always on the trend. So it is a must that you should learn Java. And then in the recent years, as we speak, Node.js took a spotlight, and most of the developer tries to learn from it, but then encounter a lot of issues. So, despite of the issues that most people encounter using Node.js, they still use it, and in many projects. You know, I personally use Node.js to host my React.js app, and that's actually so fine for me. So it's really just up to you if you actually just want to be a Java developer, or why not just learn both and be a full stack developer? Why not, right? So that's all. Leave comments about what you thought about the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.